How would you like to stop slicing driver and carving that ball into the bushes? This video has 2 really easy drills to stop you coming over the top. One simple tweak in your setup to stop you opening the face, put an end to that slice, and start being more consistent off the tee. Losing less golf balls, getting the score down. If that sounds good, make sure you stick around to the end of the video for the super simple drills. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos to help you with your golf. And don't forget that like button if you found this useful. So let's get straight into the video. Why are we slicing the ball? 2 things. There's an out to in path. So you're swinging across the golf ball. So you're swinging this way with a club face that is open to that swing path. So if we're trying to cam that slice down, there's 2 things we need to do. We need to get you to close the face more. Number 1, that's going to get less shape on the ball. And then number 2, trying to get you less out to in. So let's start with the setup. It's super simple, an easy checkpoint, and it's all down the glove, arm and hand. A lot of slicers tend to either have their grip really weak, which looks like so. So that would be when the left thumb points straight down. You can maybe only see your index knuckle. And then because of that, the whole left arm is rotated to the left. So that is called supination. Easiest way to remember is you're holding a bowl of soup. And we want to try and pronate this left arm. So we want to twist it round this way. What that allows us to do, that gives us more movement to rotate this arm, return it back to its sort of hanging position because that's where the arm normally wants to go. So there's more scope throughout the swing to rotate and close the face. As opposed to if your left arm is this way, we can't really rotate it. The grip is weaker and it's more difficult to start closing that club face over. And we'll just have a look at this from this view here. So 2 things we don't want to really see from this angle. We don't want to see the left hand, if we take this Golf Pride as a reference, we don't want to see the left hand round this side too much. That is a weaker grip. Not how tight you're holding, but the fact that the hand is too far this way. We want to grip it in the fingers. We want to wrap the hand around. The thumb goes at the right centre of the grip, so slightly to the right of the Golf Pride. This V shape points to the right shoulder, and then we should see your index knuckle and your middle knuckle. So if you had a weak grip, you would be here. The V shape would be over here somewhere, chest or to the left shoulder, and probably only seeing your index knuckle. Grip would be straight down. Likewise, and seen less often, if the left hand was really weak, we don't want it to go round this way too much. Okay, so there's good, just left of the grip centre, and that's us in a good spot. But check this one's really important. Then with regards to the left arm, we don't want the arm to be twisted this way too much. So you can see this crease here. We want that crease to point towards the other one, and we want the elbow to point towards the target. So before you even hit that golf ball, 2 things to check. We want a stronger left hand, and then with that, it becomes easier with the grip change. A left arm that is more pronated, so it's round this way. So the left elbow, when you set up, points towards the target. It's not pointing down to the floor. That gives you the best opportunity to close the face or not open the face as much and really calm down the shape. So check that left hand grip, check that left arm position. Those are the 2 most common reasons at setup why I see golfers slice the ball. So check those 2 out, that sorts the face. And then in terms of swing path, 2 really easy drills. All you need is an alignment stick. So lots of golfers have these. You can use one of them with a golf club, so you don't necessarily need a stick for both of them. So let's skip straight to drill number 1. So drill number 1 can be done with an alignment stick or a golf club. So basically what I want you to do is take your normal setup with your driver, and we're going to use a golf club for this one just to show that anybody can do it regardless of equipment. You want to set yourself up and then place that golf club down about the middle of your right foot. Okay, so it's in a straight line, it's pointing down this way, and it's somewhere between the middle of your right foot and the heel of your right foot. The aim of this drill is to try and get the hands and the golf club to get more behind this stick. So we want to get it into this space here. A lot of slicers out there and a lot of people that I give lessons to don't get enough depth. They don't get their hands and their club behind them enough. It spends too much time going this way and up, and what you quite often see with slicers is when they get to the top of their backswing, the hands and the bottom of the golf club are in line with the front of the right foot. So basically they go this way and lift, and there's not enough depth. And then if there's any sort of spin out or any forward movement, the club gets steep, the club head gets out in front of the target line, which is, imagine a line from the ball all the way to the target. That's generally when you would see a lot of golfers swinging out to in, normally hitting down more, so the club head's travelling down more, which would tend to launch it lower initially. Then you might see this sort of low, curvy one that goes off to the right. Not a pretty golf shot, and definitely not one that is going to get you maximum distance. So what we're trying to do with this drill, we're going to set ourselves up with the aim of the game is to get the hands and the club here. So we really want to coil our body, get the hands and club behind the stick, and then what we want to try and do is feel that we keep it behind that stick or golf club for longer. So to demonstrate, slicers would generally go up and across. So that one, the face wasn't open, but it was square. The swing path was out to in. And we can see that from GC3 here, club path, 6.4 degrees out to in. So that is part of the slice. If you leave the face open, that's when you would start to get curvature from left to right. So that's what we would see. We would see hands moving up, hands moving forward, club moving across. What we want to try and do is get the hands more in and around, and then down and around. Get the hands and the club behind the stick, keep it behind the stick, and with that new grip and left arm, we should start to close the club face. So what we can see on GC3, yes, it was a bit of a push, but the club path moved from 6 degrees out to in to 5 degrees in to out. We also hit up on that ball slightly, which is definitely going to get you more carry distance. And then with that, you're obviously much less likely to slice the ball off to the right. Lots and lots of curvature. So excellent drill. The good thing about that is you can do that anywhere. When you go out to the golf course, what you can try and do is just try and keep your hands and your club behind your shoelaces. That would be your reference point when you're out on the golf course. So easy drill, give it a try, fantastic for anyone slicing the ball. And then let's move on to drill number 2. So drill number 2 is fantastic. It's called the P.G.A drill. So the P.G.A drill, absolutely fantastic drill. Again, all you need is an alignment stick. If you're hitting off grass, you can just stick that into the ground. You want to try and get this stick just above the golf ball, and then that gives you a guide as to how you want that club head to swing into the ball. If you're playing off a mat, if you're on a driving range, you can use something like the swing plate, which is a really good training aid which allows you to place the alignment sticks in, and that would allow you to do this. Or you can use a driving range basket. If you're on the range, you can get a basket, you can place it behind the golf ball. Your only job to do is make sure that that alignment stick is directly over the golf ball. It's pointing at the target line, it's directly over the ball, and we've got the stick here, it's on the target line, just above the golf ball. And from this angle, obviously we're trying to get the club head to approach from the inside and swinging up for more distance and less shape, as opposed to swinging out here and down, which is going to encourage an out to in path, downward blow, losing distance, more slice. So this is a great drill. If anyone's quite visual, this is absolutely fantastic. You can clearly see if you come over the top in any way, shape or form, you're going to hit the stick. So what you quite find to get more success, a lot of golfers would need to change their shoulder alignment and bring themselves more this way, because that is a common setup problem with slicers. They would tend to have the shoulders too level, too much to the left, rather than matching the toe line or even going slightly to the right of the toe line. So again, from this angle, more this way as opposed to level, and maybe even a little bit tilted this way. Very common with driver, because the ball moves forward in the stance. A lot of golfers tend to move their upper body alignment more to the left, which can get you in more trouble. You're going to give up rotation on the backswing, and you're also more likely to swing across it. So just as a side note, we've obviously got the setup with our left arm, but try and get your shoulders level or to the right of your toes. Simple drill. If you want to try and get yourself into that position, place your right hand on the back of your leg rather than the side of your leg. That gets your shoulders aligned well, and then slide down towards the knee. So not just the side, the back of the leg, which will close off the shoulders and really help you do this drill the way we want to. So aim of the game, we just want to swing back. Again, that feeling from drill 1, keep the club more behind you, approach from this angle and swinging up. The new left hand is going to help close that club face. Now as you can see, a nice draw, we hit up on the ball, we hit from the inside, and it's a really good way to get that feeling. So 3 simple ways to stop the slice. You've got the grip and left arm change, getting it round to your right more if you're a left-handed golfer, vice versa for lefties. Drill 1, get the hands behind you, keep the hands and club behind you. Simple drill. Can do it anywhere, on the course, on the range, you can do it at home. And then the P.G.A Stewart drill, which is fantastic, really visual, gives you a guide as to how you want that club head to come into the ball. And it's a really good sort of practice station. So get to the range, try out these 3 things, work on these things if you're slicing the golf ball, and you should get a lot more success and a lot less shape on your ball, and hopefully should get you a bit more distance as you start to hit up on that golf ball. A couple of things before you go. If you're looking for extra help, click the description link below where you can get a free online lesson from me via the Skillest app. All you need to do, get some swings on video, send them across, and then from there you'll get an analysis and a video feedback explaining what you're doing, why you're hitting the shots that you're hitting, and how you can start to improve your golf and get your scores down. So check that link down below. I teach golfers worldwide, fantastic way of doing it. So if you're looking for any extra help, check out that description link below. I'll also plug a link in for the swing plate. If you've got any interest in that, there's a discount code and a link down in the description. Fantastic training aid, easy one to stick in your golf bag, and there are lots of things that you can do with it. Also, if you've got any other troubles with driver, anything that you're struggling with in your game, comment down below what you would like to see next on the channel, which videos would you like to see to help you with your golf. And once again, thanks for watching and see you next time on the channel.